Hawks. So today we're going to talk about elements versus atoms. Okay, and so what you need to know is that elements and atoms are what make up matter. Okay, and matter is any substance that has mass and takes up a space by having a volume, right? So matter is anything that has mass and volume. For example, the earth is made up of matter. All matter is made up of substances called elements. There are currently 118 different known elements, and each of these is a different atom. Okay, so starting off, the difference between elements and atoms are that elements are the name of a particle. Atom is what that particle is. Okay. Elements are made up of atoms. For example, here is silver, like the silver in wedding bands or napkin rings or whatever that might be. Its atomic number is 47. Its number of protons is 47, and its number of electrons is 47. So those are all things that relate to the atom. Okay. An element is the simplest form of matter with its own unique properties. So silver has its own unique properties. Helium also has its own unique properties, including, notice that our atomic number, protons and electrons, are different. Atoms are so small that this little tiny dot contains about 1 trillion atoms. Okay, so if we were to compare the size of a helium atom to a tennis ball, right? So if we said that a helium atom was the same size as a tennis ball, then that helium atom is like comparing the tennis ball to Earth, right? So it's that small compared to the Earth. Okay, so atoms are very, very small. The size of the atom depends on which element the atom represents. Helium is the smallest atom, and it has a radius of 140 times 10 to the negative 12 meters. That means that negative 12 means that it's like 140 with 12 zeros in front of it, right? So point and then 12 zeros and then the 140. Francium is the largest atom, and it has a radius of 270 times 10 to the 12. So you can see they're really small. There's not much difference between helium and francium. On the periodic table, you can find information about elements. So each element has a box, and in that box is the element name. Okay, so it has a unique name. This one has helium. It has a symbol. So every element is identified using a unique symbol of 1 or 2 letters. For example, magnesium is the symbol, or Mg is the symbol for magnesium. He is the symbol for helium. Okay. It also has an atomic number. Every element has a unique atomic number. This number represents the total number of protons in the nucleus. So in the atom, the number of protons that the atom has determines what type of atom it is, what its name is, and what its symbol is. And then every atom has an atomic mass. The atomic mass is the mass of the protons plus the mass of the neutrons in the nucleus. Every proton and neutron has a mass of 1 atomic mass unit. We'll get into that more when we talk about the inside of an atom. Okay, so When you're looking at the periodic table, you should be able to tell just a few things about it, about each atom. And as we go through the course, you will use your periodic table a lot, as well as you'll get used to where some of the more common elements are in the periodic table. You will not be asked to memorize the periodic table. Go Hawks!